of a similar nature.
Page 2, line 19. At end, insert the words as printed on the marshalled list.
My Lords, I have considerable sympathy with the argument made by the noble Baroness Lady Randerson. Indeed, I find it very strange that in this modern world it seems impossible to rely on the safety of something as straightforward as a battery. I mean, we have known about batteries, battery-like things, for at least 250 years. Since the 18th century, I think the first battery was actually discovered. Now we have lithium-ion batteries, which appear to be perfectly safe in one's telephone, but not if they're attached to a pedicab. And equally, we have a similar problem with e-scooters, which on some occasions the batteries have been known to blow up, which is why indeed they're banned from every part of the London Underground network, platforms, stations, as well as trains, because they're a fire risk. How has this circumstance come about? I have no answer to it. But while I have sympathy with the noble lady's argument, I'm glad to hear she's not intending to advance this to a vote, because I'm not entirely sure that this is the right bill for this issue to be addressed in. As I say, I think it is a wider question about what the government is doing to ensure that batteries that are available and consumers can buy as part of equipment, which in the case of e-scooters they're allowed to buy but not to ride on the public highway, and that's another anomaly that perhaps at some stage, when the endless trial that the government has been conducting on e-scooters is eventually brought to a conclusion and some determination made about what their future is, maybe we'll address that. But I think there needs to be a measure that addresses the safety of batteries more broadly than simply in pedicabs, as this plans to do. Now, the government, we're going to come in the next group to the question of guidance, but I'll simply say that I think if the government were to say that safety issues including, if my noble friend were to say that safety issues including the safety of batteries could be covered in the guidance, would be included in the guidance and could be covered by the regulations, I think that would be satisfactory without the need for the noble Baroness's amendment. But it is an issue that I think does need to be addressed.
My Lords,